gorgeous people, let's get right into it. So today we're getting back on track for training for my half marathon. April and May have been pretty hectic for me when it comes to work and things I got to do outside of work. So now I'm here to get back into the groove of things. I have done my 5K race and my 10K race. If you haven't seen those, make sure you go check them out. I did feel really good during those, but I also felt like I can go harder for. So as you see in my first training program, I did the 14 weeks and I used the Nike Run Club app to kind of coach me through running and everything like that. But now I want to focus in on my actual workouts, trying to eat a little bit better because I feel like that's where I was lacking in the first sessions. So now I want to focus on working out more and then training when it comes to running a little bit less. So I'm thinking maybe doing the cadence of like 3 days of working out, 2 days of running, and then I'll kind of alternate. We'll see how it goes. But I also wanted to eat a little bit better, and I'm trying to learn how to juice, which is why I have this Ninja Never Clog cold press juicer, and I'm gonna give it a shot, y'all. This is brand new for me. I've never juiced a day in my life. So this is going to be an experiment and we're going to see if we can make some good juices. Today I want to try to make some apple juice, and I've had cold pressed apple juice before and it was really good. So I do have me some apples here. Got these from Walmart, real simple. And then I also have me some ginger, some fresh ginger root. So we are going to attempt to make some apple juice with those two ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this today and just see what it turns out. So we got our cutting board, we got our juicer, we got our apples, and we got our ginger root. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this together, and then we just gonna see what happens. All right, y'all, so let's get this unboxed. So I was talking to my friend the other day about my workout journey, and they were just asking me like, how do I stay so motivated to my workout journey? And I was just really telling them, it really is two things for me. Motivation for me is I want to feel good, I want to look good, and I want to be healthy for me. Like, it's only about me. It's not about anybody else or the outside world. Like, I could care less what people necessarily think about my health. So it's really about me. And so that's how I started the running journey. Besides my friend from New York asking me to do this half marathon, I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I found the Running Nike Club app, which I had used previously, but not to this extent. And so being able to have something that gave me something to do every day was great because it helps you to really lock in on doing something and having something to do. So when it comes to my dedication part, they always say it takes like, I think 30 days to create a habit, or either between 30 and 90 days. I can never quite remember. For me, it seems to take about legit a full 30 days of me being consistently doing something for me to create that habit. And I was happy with the Running Nike Club app that I was able to get a cadence to make sure I hit the gym at least 5 times a week to do a run. So doing that really pushed me because anytime I didn't go run, or let's say something came up for work and I had to stay late, so I wasn't able to get to the gym, I felt terrible. Like, I felt so bad. Like, y'all seen a few of my videos when I was shoveling snow just so I can feel like I'm getting that workout in. Because once you get in, sorry y'all, once you get into the habit of doing something and you break that cycle, it's like I'm missing something, regardless if it's, oh, let me go ahead and just go get something to eat with my friends or go grab drinks instead of going to the gym. Your body is like, girl, you're supposed to be doing something else, not sitting up here eating or drinking. And for me, it just feels off. Like, once I get into that motion, regardless of the time of day, I have to make sure I get it in, whether it's morning, afternoon, or late at night, even if I got to do some workouts here at the house. Which is something that I want to introduce to the channel, is show my workouts. I told y'all before, I'm a little leery of recording in the gym, so I am going to try to record here at the house or at the park if the weather is good, just to bring you all on the journey. So if it's something that you all are passionate about or dabbing into and want to have that motivation to work out, I'm here to help y'all. Now, I'm not no personal trainer by any stretch of the means, but it's just things that I do that work best for me. So I'm going to show y'all and hopefully help y'all to get that little bit of motivation. Like, girl, I don't feel like working out today. You might see my video, we doing a little bit of workout, you might see it in a short, and you just be like, all right, forget it. I'm just go ahead, get it done, and make it happen. Because if you don't, you will never stick to it. Like, going halfway doesn't work. You might do it for like 2 weeks, like, oh, I'm good, I'm focused, and then that third week, a lot of stuff come up in your personal life and you aren't able to make it to the gym. So 1 week turn into two turn into three, like, dang, I got to start all over again with this workout journey. So just try to stay consistent and dedicated. Like, I know I've expressed this numerous times in my other video, but on those days where you do not feel like working out, those are the most important days that you need to go work out, because your brain is like, I don't want to do it. But you have to tell yourself, like, I can do it and I'm going to do this. So just get up, go to the gym, even if it's only for like 15-20 minutes. I know that can sound like a waste of time, but it has been a lifesaver for me, especially on the running journey. Like, those days where I'm like, I'm so tired, I'm exhausted, I've worked all day, I do not want to leave the house and go to the gym. And I'll be like, this is the day. This is the day I need to go to the gym so I can get to the next day and it not be that much harder. Like, you have to go, y'all. I don't know how else to express it. Like, people always ask me, like, how do you lock in like that? Like, how do you force yourself to go to the gym? It is a force when essentially you kind of don't want to do it, but once you get into that habit of doing it, it's no longer this like painful force of making yourself go to the gym. It's I have to go get this done. Let me go knock it out. Like, I've been to the gym where I'm like, I do not want to be here today, but I have a run scheduled. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to put this 30 minutes in on the treadmill, and then we're going to get out of here. And it's just that simple for me. Now, it wasn't always that simple. It took time to get to that place. Like I said, for me, it's 30 days. Just consistently going into the gym, regardless of how long you stay in the gym. Just go, get the feeling, make sure your body is now becoming like acclimated to understanding, all right, at this time, this is where I'm supposed to be, because we know we have a self-body schedule. Like, your body know when you start to get tired, when it's time to take your naps. Yes, at my age, I am taking naps because your girl be tired. So your body gets used to that schedule you put it on. So like I said, even if you just go to the gym, after work, you in there for about 15-20 minutes, your body will know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. So just try that stuff out. I'm going to get this unboxed. I'm going to stop talking because I feel like I'm not unboxing, but we're going to have some fun with this Ninja, y'all. Hopefully my juice turned out good. Provide some quick and easy recipes, so we might check those out. And what else we got in here? Oh, they even have different recipe cards. I don't know why we got a gingerbread recipe card, but we got that. We got that. Instructions and everything about what's in the box. We have everything unboxed, y'all. We got the little compost trash can here, which I think I'm gonna put a little like bag in here, so as I'm juicing everything that's coming out into it, I can just bag it up and throw it right out versus like scooping it out, because I really know I'm not gonna want to touch it. And then we have this little thing is to push the fruit down into the juicer. We have our cup, which all of our cold pressed juice is going to go into, and then we have two filters. So this is the black filter, which is for less pulp. And then they already have the orange filter in here, which is for more pulp. So I'm actually take this apart because I'm not a pulpy person. So I like less pulp. So I'm going to take this out. I'm actually going to wash off these items, or, you know, like put them in some soap and water because they've been boxed up and I'm kind of a germaphobe. So I want to get this washed up before I use it. And then I'll be back, y'all. So we have everything washed. Now we just got to assemble everything. which I don't think it should be that hard. The instructions are really clear, honestly. So let me read these and put everything back together. So we're gonna put the agitator back in here. I'm just gonna go through that little hole there. And then I told y'all I'm not a pulpy person, so we're gonna use the black filter, which is less pulp. And the instructions do tell you to like line this up with the bottom of the agitator. So we're just gonna slide that in there. There it goes. This is to lock everything into place, and it does have an arrow on it. Y'all can see that there. And then also on here, there is like a lock and unlock section. So we're gonna go ahead and slide this on, line up the arrow to the unlock, because clearly it's unlocked. And then we're gonna lock it back up. Everything is locked into place. So now we have to put this piece onto the motor. And as you can see, this does have a unlock and lock function as well. I'm gonna set this back down. Go to the lock section, go to the unlock section, slide that in there, and then turn it to the lock. Simple click. What is our next step here? Next step is just to add this on the top. Then we have this here, which is going to be to put our fruit in. So lastly, we just got to put the cup under here. And then this reminder right here is telling you just to open the chute, so when you start juicing, the juice will flow into the cup and not back up into the machine. So we're just gonna open that now. That way I don't forget and my juice start coming back up into the machine and I'll be pissed off. So we got that. So final step is my compost thing. So I did put the garbage bag on there because I think it's just gonna be a lot easier than like trying to really scrape out all of the pulp and stuff out of this garbage can. So we're just gonna put that on there. Slide that here, and then the last thing I need to do is wash off my apples and then peel my ginger. So in the instructions, which is really nice, they do tell you what items need to be peeled, what items don't need to be peeled, items you need to take seeds and stuff out of. So I love this. So y'all know earlier I was saying I don't know why we have a recipe card to make bread, and reading through the instructions it was saying like you can use the pulp if you make this particular recipe to make this bread. And I was like, oh, that's real interesting. Like maybe I'll try that one day. Not today because I don't even have no carrots, but we'll see. We're gonna dabble around with this nice juicing here. We got action, y'all. We got action, y'all. All right, let's start. So we finished, y'all. So that is all of the pulp, or the rest of the apple that was not juiced. It only dropped a little bit that missed the trash can, so I'm not too mad about that. This is our finished product. So I know a little bit about juicing, so I am going to filter this out some more just so we can lose some of that foam on the top. And yeah, we're gonna make it happen, y'all. Let's close the juicer so it's not spilling juice. I just tasted that and it's giving real spicy from that ginger. So I'm gonna put a few more apples in it and see if we can sweeten it up a little bit. All right, y'all, so I have finished straining off the foam that was sitting kind of on the top of this. And honestly, I really love the juice. It is still a little spicy, if I'm being 1000% honest. It is still spicy. I put a little bit too much ginger in there. However, this is an experiment. It's a trial and error situation. If you all have any juice recipes, please drop them in the comments below, and I will continue to experiment with this juicing process. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. I'm putting this cup right here because I haven't got my bottles in yet, because I do really want to try this out, y'all. Like, I really want to start juicing and having them ready to go.